Alrighty, this video is to help 8th graders on CR number 1, question 8. My problem is very similar to the problem on your CR. I think you're looking for the smallest integer that is both the square of one integer and the cube of a different. I didn't want to do the same problem, but I thought I'd do a similar problem. So it says, what is the smallest integer greater than 100? So I just put that little extra onto it. Smallest integer greater than 100, that is both the square of one integer and the cube of a different integer. So what I did to figure this out is I just pulled up charts that had perfect squares and then perfect cubes. So I want an integer greater than 100 that's both the square of one integer and the cube of a different. So if I want greater than 100, I'm not even considering these, because 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1, that's not bigger than 100. 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4, that's not bigger than 100. 3 squared is 9, not bigger than 100. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, even 100, 10 times 10 is not bigger than 100. So I know the smallest possible answer could be 11, it could be 121. But 121 is not a perfect cube, so it's not going to be. But that's what I'm doing. Now I'm looking at these numbers. All of these numbers greater than 100, that is the square of one number. So any of these. And I only went up to 30 squared or 900 because I know it's on that list. Okay, so the square of one integer but the cube of a different integer. So now I got to look at my cubes. I need a number greater than 100. Well, if I look at these cubes, the first one greater than 100 is 125. So now I want to start comparing these numbers to these numbers over here. Well, 121 and 125 don't match. 216, 144, 116. Nope, there's no 216s. 343. I start scanning this list. Do I have a 343? No, I got a 324, a 361. Okay. Then I go to 512. I start scanning this list of perfect squares. Is there one that says 512? There's 400, 441. Oh, no, 529, not a 512. So then I move on to 729. And I start scanning this list. Is there a number 729? Oh, yay! 729 is the square of one number and the cube of another. 27 squared is 729. So I did 27 times 27. That would give me 729. And also 9 to the third power is 729. 9 to the third power is also 729. 9 times 9 is 81, times 9 more is 729. So I'm looking for the smallest integer greater than 100 that is both the square of one integer and the cube of a different integer. 729 is the smallest integer greater than 100 that is the square of one integer and the cube of another integer. 729, because if your teacher wants to know why, 27 squared, it's the square of 27, gives us 729, and 9 cubed. 729 is the cube of 9. So it's the cube of 9, and the square of 27 gets you to 729. So 729 is your answer. I have to tell you, these charts are on here. I believe you're looking for the smallest integer, but you can use these same charts if you want to take a look at these same charts. You're looking for a number that happens to be the square of one number and the cube of a different number. So these charts might be helpful to you. All right, I hope that helps.